What is going on, everybody? I just forgot that I walked out of my apartment and I had this hat like this, and I forgot that I had it on, and I'm in traffic. I bet people were just looking at me like I'm silly. I just forgot I had it on until I started vlogging. What is going on, guys? Day 13, and we are in the teens. Wow, I did not think I was gonna make it this far, honestly. And like I said, I'm sure y'all didn't think I was gonna make it this far, but we made it. We're out here grinding. It is a cold day in Austin, Texas. It is raining, actually. It's 10 o'clock, actually. And I'm heading to Austin Bouldering Project. That is where I climb and work out and all that stuff. Since it's a cold, wet day, and honestly, my body's still feeling pretty fatigued, so I'm gonna keep it, again, a more chill day. So I'm gonna go head over there. I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna climb with a buddy who's actually really, really good. And climbing's been probably one of my favorite off-season activities. I think it's one of the few activities that I have found that I feel like is a really good cross train for disc golf. I feel like it emphasizes on like having mobile hips, because you want to like keep your hips open and be close to the wall and to be able to like move them. So it's great for that. It encourages hip mobility. It encourages finger strength, forearm strength, grip strength. And it also, one of my most favorite parts about it is it's just as mentally challenging as it is physically. And that's something I've been looking for. Not only like mentally challenging in the sense of like, I mean, if you're not a heights guy, and I'm definitely not a heights guy, I mean, these aren't that high. You're free climbing pretty much. The walls are maybe 15 feet. But when you're on the wall and you're hanging onto a little peg, it's hard not to like feel that adrenaline and kind of like get a little scared. So I feel like it's a good time to like push through that, focus on breathing, trust your abilities, trust yourself. And so I think it's a great time for that. And then also it's kind of like a puzzle. So I think it mentally challenges you, where you've got to figure out how to get up, up the wall. And I feel like rock climbing, just like disc golf, is very technique heavy. You'll see some of the best climbers look like they're scrawny and have no muscle, but it's just because their technique is fantastic. And my buddy, who maybe y'all meet, I don't know if they never play music in the gym, so I don't know if I'll be able to actually film because it might get copyright. But my buddy is a crazy climber. I do not have the strength he has, climbing wise. So it's impressive. It's a fun activity, fun hobby. Hope y'all enjoy. So I just realized some of these videos might be vertical. I didn't even really think about it on the little tripod I had, but you can see on the walls, everything's there's different colors, and so each color is a different difficulty. So it's kind of fun. You kind of just figure out the colors that challenge you, and then you stick with those. But me and my buddy do a thing. Me and my buddy Preston, he likes to just do work, start on one side of the wall, and then we just work our way down. So that's kind of what we do. He's really good. He can pretty much do most colors. And so you'll see where I was struggling, and then you can see how it's just easy for him. Pinks are definitely on a little bit of the tougher side, but you can just see, look at his movement. Yeah, he got stuck, but it's a great way of getting a good workout in, but still kind of having a lot of fun. So we always kind of sit there and keep trying, a certain grade until we get it. But you can just see how active you really have to stay when you're climbing. You're having to work. It's a full body workout for sure. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. The purples are kind of what I can do most of these. Some of them are set up to focus on a certain technique, and so some of them can be more challenging, but this is a great one. I've done this one in the past a couple weeks ago, but I like to kind of go back and try to clean them up. But you see here, I'm with my left foot, I'm really digging my heel into that hold. So I'm almost kind of holding and keeping tension in that leg and hip. And I'm really kind of using that to help take some of the weight off my hands. And then, yeah, you've just got to get up to this finishing hold. And you can see the final hold with the little purple tape. That's where I've got to match and put both hands on to finish. Once I finish, then I can hop down. The orange color is a difficulty above the purple. So these are colors, or a color that I normally do a lot. This is one that I was working on for a little bit of time. It kind of starts off with 2 hand holds, and then you've got to get your foot up, and then again you're using your heel and kind of throwing the heel into that to kind of keep yourself close to the wall. And then kind of doing like a weird little heel thing there, trying to reach up. You see here, I try to go up for this hold, and it's really important to have your weight in the right spot, and that's what's really important about climbing is it's all about just where your weight is and how you're kind of spreading it out on the wall. I spent a couple minutes on this one. This was the last one I was trying to finish of the day. I kept trying to get it, and I wasn't able to. I was definitely pretty fatigued at this point. But it's nice, kind of every time you try, you're trying something different, or maybe trying to, approach a hold different, or maybe skip a hold and reach for a new one. So it's definitely kind of that mental aspect of it. I was finally able to actually make it up. Those last holds are fairly good. It was just that one kind of underneath that purple triangle thing. Was pretty hyped to get it and end on a good note. Way better. Thanks so much for watching. If you actually made it through the entire video, I know it was something that was kind of non-disc golf related, and but cold weather, wet, rainy day. This is what I went to. So hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any climbing gyms where you live, I definitely recommend going to check them out. It's a really fun hobby, something I never really knew about until a handful of months ago when I started. So definitely something I would check out. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow we got some more stuff planned. It'll be a disc golf day for sure. Yeah, we will see you on the next one. Peace.